morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day in the market. This is going to be one of the craziest weeks we've seen in a while. I think not really today or today and yesterday, but starting tomorrow, we are going to see some things really starting to heat up. We have Powell coming in tomorrow. It is the last day of July. Then we're going to start getting into August there. We're going to get a lot more guidance from the Fed, and I think that's really what the market is waiting for here. Looking at the daily on ES, I mean, it doesn't look great, but we could see some of these big tech earnings and Powell start to change that. Now, we didn't really do anything yesterday. There wasn't all that much going on. I know a lot of you guys hit that absolutely filthy day trade yesterday. Congratulations to everybody that caught that one. I didn't see it. You guys tell me on the stream next time. But that was a good one. So this one right here, getting triggered in, riding it all the way down. That was awesome. But team, before we get into everything else, there is a little post-earnings setup that I'm looking at this morning, which is kind of going to be the theme for this week. There's not a whole lot of really good things that are setting up, giving us A-plus setups. So it is that time of day again. Make sure you guys are saying good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, I'd love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys into the little group over here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot getting these streams out to some more people. Again, I mean, you guys see the strategies, just how much printing is going on. I did post that YouTube video last night for you guys on that post-earning strategy. So if you haven't gone and watched that one yet, make sure that you guys do. That one's going to help you guys out a whole lot, especially during earnings season. I mean, that's going to be... If nothing's going on, I mean, we're just going to keep nailing those post-earnings trades. I mean, the 3M on Friday for 500%, the, what was it, IBM the day before for over 220%. We don't need much more than that, ladies and gentlemen. We can just keep doing those while the market just kind of flickers around and starts giving us some more setups there. But let's see who we got in here this morning. We can do a little ticker hunting. I have one kind of sector and group that I'm looking at that we'll go over. But let's see. Oh, good morning, everybody. We got Rogue, Daily, Taylor, Andrew, Tort, Dr. Bob, Jackie, Andrew, BTD, Eddie, Wrecked, Jay, Sadie, Sam, Todd, Wreck-It, Ralph. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? Fed Decision Eve. That's what it is. I mean, I don't think we're going to be getting a cut tomorrow. It'd be very strange if we did. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. You guys are going to see a lot of me tomorrow. I'll be on in the morning. I'll be on in the afternoon. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff tomorrow. So tomorrow is also the last day to get 40% off to all the education there and to make sure that you're going to be able to get the premium Discord for free when it launches in August. But we'll talk about that later. PayPal, post-earnings. DRV puts maybe. Yeah, or PLD. So, but we'll look at, I mean, PLD isn't perfect. Where's DRV? Is this thing looking like it wants to? I mean, this thing's already getting whacked. I don't know if I want to short this at the lows, you know? I mean, this was fun up in here for the upside move. I'd almost just go for a PLD over downside on DRV. Unless there's like a bullish. What's the bullish Direxion? What's the oh, Deuce, you're in the right place, buddy. There we go. Welcome, everybody. Give a nice warm welcome to Deuce over here. What's the opposite of DRV? There should be another one. Hold on. DRN. This one. We can play around with this one. PayPal. I mean, the post-earning setup on PayPal is looking good. Might go for that. Also, I believe SoFi reported. All right. I mean, you guys know, I mean, we bought SoFi down in here. So I was hoping that this thing was going to kind of roll over, sell off a little bit so that I could buy some more shares. I just wanted to get these buys down in here just so I had a position on it. I mean, what are my shares up? 9, 10%? Something like that. 15%. Oh, that's great. That's great. I mean, I don't have a lot of it, but I do want more. So that's going to be one that I look to buy over the next few weeks. Probably after Powell. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. If SoFi holds up and we go into Powell tomorrow and we have another rate sensitive move, so like TMF, TLT, Lebu, things like that. I mean, SoFi could definitely catch a little bid there. Go back up to those highs. XLRE is the ETF, but the 3X is DRN. So we could look at that one. I still have the sold puts on Palantir. I'm just gonna hold those. So earnings is on Monday for the sold puts that I have on Palantir. So I mean, if it does get whacked and I end up getting the shares, that's fine. I mean, I'll just wheel them. So I'll just start selling calls on the shares if in the event I actually get exercise on them. So we'll see what happens there. Again, team, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. No slackers on a Tuesday. Let's see. Glenn, what's up, buddy? LMULLUMN. I don't know. Let me look. Lumen. Penny stock got earnings next Tuesday. We're not going anywhere near this one. If you're in it down here, good for you. I mean, there's not much to do on this one. It's just straight up. What else are we looking at? Thank you for that. Yeah, no problem. But DRN, yeah, I mean, I would look at that. That would I'd actually probably take over PLD. I actually like this better than I do PLD. What are yields doing this morning? I haven't even looked at it, man. That's why it's loading up. Yields are still kind of moving a little lower here. Okay. Let's see. Yields moving down. Yeah, only thing I'm going to be really looking at for today is going to be that PayPal post-earnings move. There was another one I was kind of looking at, but not really. It might have been Pfizer, but like Pfizer was barely up. So this is kind of reminding me of the IBM where it's not up enough, but the setup before it broke is all right and it looks decent. So, I mean, maybe that could be an interesting one. Dollar looking strong. What do you think of Netflix to the downside? I don't hate it. I actually was thinking about Netflix puts yesterday. If I were to do it, it'd be really short term. That's how I like to trade downside. Okay, so this is how I like to trade downside or in markets that like aren't gonna set up perfectly for me to just like give you guys the list of stocks that are about to explode and every single one of them are gonna pump. Sorry, I like to go for the inverse ETFs with a macro thesis because if you think about it, the reason why the market would be flickering around would be due to a macro thesis. Right now, not really. So that's why I haven't gone for any of them. There's been a couple, but not really that actually look really solid. So, I mean, I don't really see what you. Oh yeah, double top here. I see what you're talking about, but yeah, I mean, you could do it if you want to. That's not something that I'm going to be doing, especially when you have. Oh, never mind. I thought earnings were coming up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do it, but should you hold or sell? You should do whatever you want. I can't tell you what to do. But if you look at LUMN right here and you have it at $1.09, I mean, you've doubled basically. So it depends. Do you think this is going to be the next big telecommunication stock? If yeah, you can always make it free. I mean, we do that a lot over here. Like the name of the game is getting your risk off the table as soon as possible, but it depends. How old are you? Like if you talk about buying shares of things and you're not trading, there's literally nothing I can do for you because I don't know how old you are, what your investment thesis is, what your time horizon is. Are you viewing it as a short-term trade or a thing? How much percentage of your portfolio is in it? There's a lot of different questions that have to be answered when you think, should you hold or sell? It's like, well, there's a lot of different factors. So you've basically doubled. You could probably make it free, sell a little bit more than half of your position and ride it risk-free if that's what you wanted to do. Or you can hold it like a degen and just let it rip. You do have earnings coming up next Tuesday, though, so I'd be careful. DRN, though, is going to be another one that I'm kind of looking at. It's not perfect. I'd go really small risk on this one if I do end up taking it. PayPal post earnings looks interesting, but again, it may invalidate and we don't get to trade it, and then we're just not going to do anything. So we will see. BDX, what's that? It looks all right. It just says earnings too close. That's the theme that we've been seeing. Like there's some charts that look all right. Like I'd give them like a B setup, but they have earnings coming up, so we can't go near them. Like that doesn't look bad. I'd give this more so a B minus because it's more so just like a slow grind up here. But it has earnings on next like Thursday, so we're not going to be going near that one. AMT. That's an earnings move. That's an earnings move, but that's another one. See, like this one is setting up really well. It's a REIT, which is one of the reasons why. If you look at the REITs have been looking really, really, really strong, which is interesting. In team, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. For this, well, I mean, I started it a little early, but for this week and then all of August, we're gonna be live here every single day. So we do have the premium Discord launching at the end of August. So for those of you guys, again, the 40% off sale to all the education that's going to give you access to that for free ends on tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day for you guys to take advantage of the 40% off sale. So the link's pinned to the top of the live chat. The code is STV40. I mean, you get the day trading mastery course, which has had like 19 winning months in a row, Swing Kings, the watch list of stocks that are about to explode before they do, direct access to me to ask all your questions. PayX. No. Weekly, maybe. No, I don't like this one. I don't like that one. It's just down and then ripped right back up. That's not gonna be one for me. I mean, it's just gonna be slow for a little bit. After Powell, though, and going into next week, we might start to see some more setups. But I mean, if the market wants to sell off, fine. That just means that when the further the market sells off from the highs, the better the setups are gonna be when it starts moving back up. How's it going? Good, Alfie. How you doing? AXP opens up here. Oh yeah, AXP was one that we were kind of looking at. Yeah, it's just not perfect, you know? Like it does look good, but it's not perfect. So PayPal is the one that I'm kind of interested. Yeah, opening range break on PayPal is what I'm going to be looking at. If it remember yesterday on it was tough. And I think you guys should have all been able to make that free yesterday when it got over 80. That was a good one. So 5-minute opening range break on. I wasn't able to get it. It was moving too quick. And the spreads were just wider than the Grand Canyon. So I didn't nail that one, but I know a lot of you guys did. Kind of annoying there's no setups this week. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, think about what we've done over the last, I don't know, 8 months. If we're gonna have a couple of weeks where we just sit back and don't really do a whole lot, that's perfectly fine. Again, less trades, more profits. If the market's not gonna just hand you the perfect setups, we don't touch them. So, but I mean, we do have the post-earning strategy. We can trade the actual earnings, and with these earnings as well, you guys got to realize that like on these gap ups, if they start to consolidate, it just creates textbook setups. We've done that a lot too. I think Netflix was one of them. We've traded very well on Netflix this year. Netflix has been a really good winner. Josh, good morning, buddy. Yeah, what do we got here? About 17 minutes to go until open. Market's not doing anything. I mean, it's up what? 10 points? You've got a day trade set up here. You've got another one. There's a few, but not a lot to focus on. No, you're right. I mean, there isn't a lot right now. That's fine. I do like the real estate tickers. I'd give them a little more breathing room. That's probably what I'll do with it. But that would be interesting pre-Powell to have one. I don't think he's going to come out and be a hawk. It doesn't make sense for him to do that right now. I think everybody's really expecting September is when we're going to start cutting, and I think that's what the guidance is going to be. Palantir's not really moving. That's fine. Let Theta come get those. It's just IV is going to run up probably into the end of the week and into Monday with their earnings here. So we'll see. But I mean, if it doesn't absolutely tank on earnings, those are going to look real good on Tuesday, next Tuesday, week from today. But it doesn't matter. Like, it's just, I'm literally doing it just to be like, all right, well, there's something to do there. NVIDIA closing full body below the 50 EMA. Guess what? I think it's time for puts on AMD. But AMD earnings to throw a wrench in it. Yeah, AMD has earnings today, I believe, right? My baby. Yeah, AMD doesn't look good. That thing does not look good. I mean, I sold 100 shares right before their last earnings at like 160, 130-ish, right around there. I have the covered calls on it. So, I mean, I don't really care what happens with it now. But, I mean, obviously, I'd like it to not be sub 140, you know? Glenn, you have a great day, buddy. Yeah, PayPal is going to be the one that we hunt today. Let's see. I mean, depending on the expiration date we go with, might be able to snag another one of those 500 percenters, which was 3M last week. That was great. That was great. And then I think we have a big piece of data today. I think it's job openings at 10. I'm pretty sure we have a big piece of data today. Yeah, 10 a. Oh, yeah, consumer confidence and job openings. That's going to be big at 10 a.m. So we're going to have to watch out for that. Well, other than that, I'm just going to be hunting PayPal, I think. That's what we're looking at. I mean, if we get a day trade setup, obviously I'll sling that. That'll be great. And then Andrew yesterday just completely killed it. I mean, it was right here. The entry was like, there was one tick of drawdown on it. It was right here was the entry, I think. 55, 24, 75. And then it was just immediate direct to TP1 and then TP2. It was perfect. You can't get much more perfect than that. That one was sick. That was fun to watch going into the end of the stream. Talking about SoFi earnings held pretty well despite student loan forgiveness. Yeah, it did. I honestly was expecting it to come down. So that might be one that I add more to today or tomorrow. USB still looks decent. I think it does. The banks, I don't think got hit that hard. Yeah, USB does look good. The 10's starting to catch up. I do like that. Morgan Stanley adjusts price target on US Bancorp to 54 from 47. That's pretty good. Nice little price target upgrade there. If it breaks up here, I'd be interested. So I'm not going to play around with it in this area. If it breaks up above 45.85, maybe I'd be interested because it is basically this double top area here. And if you break, it could have some fun. So other than that, really just looking at PayPal. It was super clean, that's for sure. Yeah, the amount of messages I got from you guys yesterday hitting that one, I mean, shout out to Trey. He's $1,000 away on his funded account from being able to take a payout. Congratulations, buddy. That is awesome. I don't know if he's in the stream this morning, but that's great. A lot of the young guys are just crushing it, man. Like Cole, Andrew, Tor, Trey, like you guys are just slaughtering it. I love it. I love seeing it, man. Let's see. What up, Luke? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, PayPal is going to be the one that we hunt. SoundHound AI launches chat. All right, what's SOUN doing? Nothing. Maintain price target by who? HC Wainwright? Okay. I do like USB. And then DRN is the other one that I like. DRN could be an interesting one. Oh, you guys are we might hit 50 likes before open today. What's up, team? Oh my God, you guys are coming back. What's up? Step by step. Yeah. Less trades, more profits, ladies and gentlemen. Stop screwing around with nonsense. Like, once you guys see it, you can't unsee it. And then I'm super excited to launch the Discord with you guys too. And then again, we'll talk about it more later, but everybody that takes advantage of that 40% off sale, which ends tomorrow, the August discount's only going to be 20%, is going to get access to everything. And then they're also going to get the Discord for free. I mean, you're not going to have to pay monthly. So shout out to you guys that are getting in there. That's awesome. I mean, love the chart, much cleaner. Yeah. Well, I don't know where you've been. I mean, we've been doing this forever. And then, yeah, so if you guys haven't seen the video from last night on the post-earnings strategy, make sure that you guys go watch that. That's going to be super helpful for what we're going to be doing a lot of going through the next couple of weeks here with earnings season. So I don't think I'm going to play that many events. I did, will there be voice channels in there? I don't know. Maybe. But we are going to be doing using volume. I don't really use it. It's just there. We are going to be doing the small account challenge, the ticker hunting competition. And then there was one other thing that we were going to do that was going to be really fun. Oh, the crypto tickers and I'm going to give you guys the currency watch list too. Dell looks scary. Yeah. QDEL. Isn't that like inverse Dell? Oh no, that's just completely different. That I like. It's just got, you see, Alfie, it's just got earnings tomorrow. PYCR. That looks like it wants to roll over. IEP could be interesting. Icon. That I like. That's tight. That's getting tight. Why does it say oil refining and marketing and not finance? Like, that's weird. But yeah, I do like this one. This one's got a little bit more time on it until earnings, but I'll throw some alerts on it. Yeah, I mean, you guys have seen it, voice chat with the team some mornings. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I might throw some in there. And I mean, I could leave it open for you guys too that want to go in there, because what it's going to be is like, again, you guys are going to see in the chat, like in the actual general chats that we're going to have, like it's imagine the live chat where everybody's ticker hunting, but then it's constant and we're all going through the tickers. It's just a hive mind. I've created monsters. Now we get to bring all the monsters together and we all print, which we do now. It's just going to be more organized. DHI, RTI. All right, let's take a look at these. DHI. It's all right. RTX, Raytheon, is that starting to consolidate? That just blasted after earnings. This one's going to take a couple weeks. NEE, utilities. Okay, NEE is now starting to set up here. That's an interesting one, because utilities have been very strong. That I like a lot. They're gonna be, oh dude, it's gonna be awesome. PYCR, I think we looked at that one already. IP H band we haven't taken a look at. Yeah, I like this. I like this. A lot of the banks, a lot of the REITs and utilities have been looking good. So those are probably going to be a lot of shares trades that I'm going to take a lot less risk on and give them a little bit more breathing room to play. Yeah, I like those both, Alfie. NEE and H-band, I like a lot. NEE was one that it was tougher to get right back when utilities were really ripping, but that setup looks really good. Please leave the meme stocks out of it. What do you know me, Reaper? But I mean, you guys did see, I did tell you that GME was probably going to rip right before it went absolutely freaking nuts back in here. Just because, like, guys, when stocks are about to explode, I'm going to tell you, it's very simple. It's the easiest thing in the world to spot. I could teach a kindergartner how to do it. Palantir. Where's USD JPY this morning with Japan? That's interesting. OLB printed? Dude, that was weird. I don't know how that ended up on the list. Love it when VIX validates the setups. Oh, yeah. Do I trade XAUs or stocks? If I'm going to trade... So here's the thing, Deuce. If I'm going to trade anything gold related, I'm going to trade GLD, the gold ETF. But when we do launch the Discord, like the premium Discord, I am going to be giving you guys the swings on the currency pairs, because they work very well. Crypto, stocks, currencies, it works on everything. So I am going to be giving you guys the watch list for all of them, breaking down the trades, giving you guys the levels, and things like that. So that is going to be there. I just don't trade it. It's not worth it. Like, like, there are better things to trade. The only thing that I would say is all right to do in the currency space is swings. If you guys remember the USD JPY move, like this one right here that I was getting all googly eyed on, and I was like, I really wish I had a currency account, because this was filthy. We were screaming about this. I was like, guys, the yen is about to tank. NNOX. I feel like I've looked at that before. Yeah, I don't like it here, but yeah, I mean, NanoX imaging. I feel like I've played around with this before. I don't know. I don't really see any good setups that's happened on it, so maybe I didn't. SAIC we looked at yesterday. I think that's a good one. Yeah, that one's really good too. We have a lot of what do you call it? I think we were just doing the math on this thing. I do want it to fully break out, though. We were just doing the math on that one. Oh, 5 minutes to go until market open, and 5 likes away from 50. Thank you, team. I appreciate it. Let's keep it going, man. Yeah, in like we're bringing the public streams back just so that everybody knows about the launch of the community. I mean, it's gonna be the most like the best thing you guys have ever seen. You guys have seen it already. Was on the list a couple months ago. Yeah, that's what I thought. It might have been on the list. And I'm giving you guys all the ability to be able to not pay monthly for it. Just hop in, get the 40% off discount, which does end what, tomorrow? You still be able to do it in August. It'll just be 20% instead of 40. The deal is too good. You guys have been like scheming on the deal. Like VFC. Ooh, I love this. I love this, Alfie. That thing looks nasty. Yeah, hopefully this thing can consolidate a little bit, let the 10 catch up. And if that happens, I'm going to get real googly-eyed on that one. That's going to look really good. But yeah, PayPal is the only one that I'm really going to be looking at going into open. What's Palantir doing? Nothing. ES flickering around. 10 a.m. is going to be big with job openings and consumer sentiment, so be careful. IFF going to lift off soon? Yeah, I had it, and then I just cut it. What's it doing right now? Looks good. Looks good. I think the break, we got it here. So it came down, then set back up in. Because, like, where is it on the weekly? Because that's where it broke up above. Yeah, the weekly on this thing looks good. It's just the reason why I just cut it is it was what he caught. It has earnings on Monday. So I was like, kind of gambling on that one. Coming through with the setups this week? Yeah, you are. I mean, you've got some good ones there. But still, the thing is that in this market environment, it's going to be way harder for them to validate. So that's why we're putting more of our focus on the post-earning setups and then just the quick scalps than everything else we would typically do. But what did we want? DRN, how's that looking over here? That's the weekly. I don't really want it on the weekly. DRN does look good. So we're going to see what happens with this. That does look good, though. I'd give that one more breathing room, though. So, like, if it broke here, I'd probably go stops below here and target, like, 12. Something like that. Something like that. Oh, 1 like away from 50 in the pre-market. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Time they always irritates a half hour after open. Yeah, I mean, they do that a lot with some of those. Massive move 30. Wait, do you have options on it? Is that what it is? I thought the chain was just wonky on IFF. I mean, the weekly setup is good. And then how are the China names doing this morning? Baba, PDD. PDD not doing great. Where's Yin? Am I back down to break even on Yin? Yep. Darn. I thought Yin was going to have a little more fun there. All right. 2 minutes. What else? I mean, we have the alerts on the things that we need, so I'll just leave DRN on here. Palantir, not really doing much there. PayPal's going to be the one that I'm looking for. That could be another one like the 3M where it gives us like the 500%. Who knows, though? I don't know. I mean, it may not even validate, and we can't even get it. Let's see. And I tweeted out on the wrong account, on Twitter account today. Oh, also, those of you guys that are filtering back in here that haven't been out in here for a while, I love Chinese stocks. They're so much fun to trade. Make sure you guys are following the new Twitter account, Short the VIX 2. The old Twitter account, I deactivated it. So we have a new Twitter account. I'm handing you guys potential trades, going through, providing as much value as I can on there. So if you guys aren't following that one yet, the handle is Short the VIX 2. Gave you guys that Bitcoin setup yesterday on the monthly. That could be filthy. That monthly Bitcoin setup could be nasty. All right, ding, ding, ding. Market's open. Let's see what we got. Oh, Palantir with a nice little move here. All right, we're going to look at that 5-minute. IFF moving. DRN is about to break. Yeah, DRN just broke. I mean, I like it. I just want to see what it looks like. If you were to do this, PLD's moving too, up to 12. It's not great. What's the PLD? I don't. Oh, that just whacked it right there. That just whacked it. All right, PayPal's moving. IFF just exploded to 101. There you go. Where's DRM? You can do this. Makes it a little better. You have an important question. What's up, Alfie? SoFi's trying to run? That's nice. When did we buy? I mean, oh, yeah. Yeah. My SoFi buys. I mean, we bought SoFi down in here on one of the private streams. That was fun. All right, hold on. Roblox moving. All right, hold on. And then we got to look at PayPal in a minute. Nah, it has earnings. PayPal. Have I ever shorted the VIX? Yes. Not directly, but sort of. Goldman running. Goldman running there. Hold on. There goes Goldman. All right. Don't stop doing it. And then, hold on. I need this. Okay, that's chill. Hold on. Goldman's really pumping. That's interesting. Yeah, Goldman's getting up there. All right, PayPal just hit it. Oh my lord. Look at all these alerts firing this morning. What's the market doing? It's moving. All right. We got a minute left. Why is that my name? Because it's from a TV show, but it what do you call it? When the VIX goes down, typically everything else is going to go up. Hold on. What were we looking at? GE was another one. I like that, actually. PayPal, freaking chill, dude. That's it. It's just, it's just ripping. It won't even get, it's just not even fun. Like every single time, it's just coming to the top of the range and going boom. TV show trying to help. Yeah, we got a lot of, hold up. There's a lot of things moving around. Crowd keep falling. Yeah, I haven't bought it yet. I might sell some puts on it at some point. And then, hold on. I need the daily on PayPal for where I would go with this if I want it. Okay. PayPal up 100%. How'd you do? Did you get the 1 minute opening range break again? You guys are front running me again. Stop doing the 1 minute opening range breaks. You're making me. You guys are being annoying. GE's going there. All right, then I gotta look at the premiums on PayPal if it wants to do this. That's actually kind of dirty. I actually like that better. CV. Oh, we did talk about the CVS yesterday. It's just got earnings coming up. That's the only issue I have with it. Yeah, CVS, I saw that breaking the weekly setup. It is right back to that area as well. PayPal's trying to get up there. CTOS, I have alerts on it. It hasn't hit. All right, we're watching the PayPal just in case. What is this? It's like 46, isn't it? Yeah, you're flashing it here. 42, 44. There it goes. All right, let's see what it wants to do. All right, Palantir, nothing. CTOS, we can take a look at that. Nah. I mean, we were looking at this one yesterday. Let's see what else we got here. PayPal running. Let's see. It's got to break this high. Let's see if it can push to 65. That'd be interesting. What else? What else? What else? What else? Where's that DRN and the real estate ETFs? How are those looking? Yeah, I still got to look at this one. What's the, so it'd be like here. And you could get something on that. It is breaking. It's just got to get going. I mean, I'll just throw an alert at day high, see what happens. I like it for the rate down narrative. Low rate thesis. That'd be like my rate trade for Powell. PayPal going. All right. What are my PayPals at? 22%. That's nice. So looking to scale out a little over 100 if it can get up there. And see what happens. Let's see what happens. She's pushing. Josh is already up 100% on his PayPals. I don't know what he was doing there, but good for you, buddy. Again, these post-earnings moves are always sized very small. Just going to see what happens with them. What else are we looking at? INSM. Didn't we? Wasn't this on the list? I think this was on the list. When's earnings? Next Thursday? Damn, man. Why do all of these just want to have earnings like right now? And then where's that on from yesterday? Down. Yes, you made 100% on it, and then it just rejected, came back to the downside here. New candle. Let's see what it wants to do. Moderna. I think we looked at that one, didn't we? Nah, it's got earnings too close. PayPal going a little here there. Let's see if it can break 65. Come on. I'm up 40% on these already. Damn. Oh, there it comes back down. Yeah, these are going to be wild. Like the PayPal, the any of the post earnings ones are going to be like they're going to whip. That's the thing you got to watch with them. They're going to whip around. USB's approaching an entry. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Palantir getting a nice push. Is it? How are my puts looking? The sold ones. They're up 19%. Short the puts. All right. PayPal getting hit. All right. So if it breaks that low, we're done. They're going to be wild, though. Any of the post earnings. Ooh, here comes ES running. What are yields doing? I mean, if the 10-year breaks down below here, uh-oh. Yeah, tough rejection on PayPal at 65. Market pumping there. Let's see. My PayPals are now flat. They were up 40%. Now they're flat. All right, what else we got to look for? Again, team, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot with the algorithms over here, spreading these streams out to some more people. And Palantir's looking good. If it can hold around 27 going into earnings, I'm fine with holding it. Is Dexcom a goodbye now? I don't. You'd have to go through their earnings report as to exactly why they got hammered. I wouldn't touch this now, but especially when it's getting VFC moving, especially when it's getting price target downgrades from 130 to 180. That's terrible. PayPal's getting whacked there. VFC. Wasn't this the one that we were really interested in? Yep. Earnings on Tuesday, dude. What are they doing with this? I mean, I don't think I can touch this. That's annoying. ES screwing around. Where's SoFi? How's that look? Ooh, SoFi. Pop, lock, and drop. There we go. Gonna give me some better entries there. QQQ Wild Wicks on the 5-minute. Yeah. I bet. Oh, yeah. NQ's flying around here. Let's see. Where's DRN and then PLD? I want to take a look at those. XLRE. Real estate looking good. All right, let's see what we get here. USB is my favorite setup right now. It's decent. It's not my favorite. Whoa, PayPal just jumped. Hello. All right. All right, let's see what we get here. It might be a little bit too big for a day trade setup. It does. Yeah, USB looks good. It's just a bank. Like I don't think it's like it may not just go. It might just be slow. That's the issue I have with it. It's probably not going to be one that goes nuts fast. Here they come. New 5-minute candle. Let's see what happens. PayPal's trying. I mean, if it goes up and takes that high out, I mean, that could have some fun. It's going to be volatile, though. What a nice entry for the day trade if it happens. What's the level on it? Is it right here? Or like right at the top of the zone? 54.93? That's what I would assume on it. Like, that would be my guess on where it is. Right on top of the BJQ level? That'd be great. Yeah, this thing's not really moving. PayPal was just at 64.60, now back at 64. I don't know. If it comes down, takes this low, I'm done. If it doesn't, I'll just keep holding it. It's going to have a mind of its own. It's pretty much the BJ level. Nice. That'd be great. What else? What else? What else? What else? What about like O? Because I know the REITs have been looking good. Yeah, O looks good. What about like Philip Morris, the one that I gave you guys a while ago? Dude, it's at almost 114. I gave this one to you guys here, I think. 94. Jeez, that's a good one. That was a great one. All right, let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Yeah, any other tickers we want to look at, let me know. We do have data coming up in 13 minutes, though, so that's going to move things around a lot. Job openings and consumer confidence are going to move things around all over the place. Amazing company. PM has been ripping it. All right, let's see. You fumbled the on play yesterday? How? I would have assumed that when it broke 80, you guys were all up over 100% able to make it free. Because I know Todd was able to make it free well before that. But yeah, I mean, that is what happens with them sometimes. That's why the name of the game is making it free as soon as you can. So, like, as soon as I buy them, I just have the limit order set up. If it's going to go, it's going to go. It'll hit my limit orders, and that's it. And if not, it's size for 0 anyway, so it doesn't matter. PayPal flicker in here. Well, DRN's back up. Carvana's climbing. All right, let's take a look at that. It doesn't look bad. It just has earnings when? Tomorrow. You sold out Vaughn at like 50%. That's still a good gain. That's still a good gain. All right. What was the other one? DRN. I just have an alert at day high. If it wants to go up and push up there, we'll see what happens with it. PM above 114. That's great. Let's see. PayPal back down. Where's SoFi? I'd love for this thing to get hammered so I can buy more. Damn it. Nope. I mean, I'd be fine with buying it up in here. I mean, my first buys were in here. 653-ish in the 650s. That's 756. That's not bad. I'll take that. PayPal back down below 64. I don't know. If it breaks down below here, I'm out. If it wants to rip, cool. All right, 10 minutes to go until this data comes out. Let's see what happens. Roblox, I know, did break. They just have earnings. That's the issue. See? Right here. Thursday. Can't do much with that. I like the setup a lot. Roblox is a very, very solid setup here. I just can't, like, there's no reason to go slinging things right before earnings. Unless you want to degen it. If you want to be a degen and sling Roblox pre-earnings, I mean, that's by all means, go for it. It's just not something that I'm going to be doing. PayPal losing it. DRN breaking above the highs. That's good. You would love SoFi above 10. Leaps would look very good on them. Yeah. I'd love that too for my shares in the sixes. I mean, when I average up, I'm probably going to double the size of the position and then, like, just leave it there and forget about it. Market losing it a little bit here, but nothing too crazy. PayPal back to 64. And back down. Yeah, it's just flickering around. I mean, if the 10-year pushes lower today, like, that's going to be, I mean, if yields tank, that's going to be great for things like a DRN, like this thingy. PayPal looks like it's losing it here. That's got to really pick itself back up and go for that high at like 65. ABBV. Why am I on my ES chart? I don't want to be on my ES chart. That I like. A lot of these healthcare names look good. The REITs, like a lot of these things look good. SAIC hasn't hit an alert yet, but I know looks good. Oh, it's close. SoFi weekly kind of setting up. Second day in a row, dollar and the Spire moving somewhat together. Odd. Would I enter VFC? I definitely wouldn't because it has earnings coming up. SAIC I'd be fine with because it has earnings in September. I'm pretty sure though the premiums on it are horrendous. Like, I think we looked at them and they were just god awful. Yeah, they're terrible. That would have to be a share trade. Yeah, PayPal's probably going to lose it here. GE, I know we had the alerts on that one. That thing ran, I think, unless it just came back down. It's kind of coming. Ooh, it's selling off from entry there. From not entry, sorry, from the high. XLV looks interesting. Yeah, PayPal's probably going to come get us here. That's fine. That's fun. Sometimes when you hit 500 percenters and then a 200 percenter dude, you got to stop asking about LUMN. I don't know what it is. You're up 100% on it. We kind of went over it a little earlier. There's no real reason to be screwing around with that thing anymore. Let's say Amgen earnings. Do you use your stop loss on earnings trades? Well, I mean, it's size for 0 anyway, but if it breaks the 5-minute opening range low, that's the stop. Again, make sure you guys watch that video. I posted it yesterday on exactly how we do it. Like in most cases, most earnings seasons, you're gonna win more frequently than you lose, and your winners are gonna be huge. Like you guys saw on Friday when we were live, the 500% 3M. The day before that was the 250% IBM. So if it wants to lose, that's fine. I mean, I don't really care. Who cares? You got to start checking for the earnings symbol. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, other than that, I don't see much that I like. A lot of earnings coming up. What was the other one? USB. Yeah, is Goldman still going? Goldman's up there. All right, 4 minutes until the data gets released here. This is going to be a pretty big release, in my opinion. Job openings and consumer confidence. Those both are going to be relatively big. So again, team, make sure you guys are smacking that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot with the algos over here. Let's see. DRN's moving. IBM post earnings setup. I'd be interested in that. Well, USB just broke. Hold on. IBM is setting up for post earnings. That would be nice. And then let's check USB. I mean, where's there a level in here? Kind of isn't one. I mean, what's the chain look like? That's the other question. What's the chain look like? It's probably not great. They're actually not bad. Headline? What's the headline? Hold on, I'm trying to get filled on USB. Big drop in JOLTS. Job openings last month. Surge in government openings is revised away. Ooh, that could be interesting. A lot of alerts firing off today. SNX. What's this? I like that. Yeah, I like that USB. I want to see if that can get moving. Love you, STV. William. Love you too, buddy. Let's see what DRN can do here. Leans a direction so that headline loses influence. Yeah, but he's not wrong on the revision stuff. Like that's, I mean, they do revise a lot of those things. All right, here it is. Let's see what we got on the data here. All right. Job openings, oh, hold on. these numbers, when they pull them up, are just annoyingly difficult to read. PayPal's coming back up. Consumer confidence was higher than expected, but lower than previous. Then we have openings were higher. Yeah, job openings were a lot higher. How are yields behaving on this? Yields got bought up. So that was a bond sell there. That was interesting. Yeah, data is out. Yields are reacting. PayPal coming back up. Market doesn't like it here. No, I haven't gotten USB yet. I gotta go look for something. I was looking for 48, but like that seems really far. Like that seems very far on USB. I'm gonna give it a minute because we had data dropping too. Palantir's getting killed. Are my puts still up? I would assume so. Yep. My sold Palantir puts are still green. So let's see. That's a big move down. Ooh, hold on. All right, now I gotta look and see where it is. Bing, 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 bing. 93.50, 89.75. All right. All right. What would that look like here? How many points of risk is that? 3.75. That's a lot. That would be a nasty one. That would be a dirty one if it came and hit. All right. What else? PayPal down. USB down. PayPal. USB, I'm still looking for fills on. And I'm trying to see where on the chain I like it best. Like, I might go for like September's. Like, that would make more sense on this thing. Government job openings for May surge revised from 179,000 to 132. So job openings for government jobs were lower. Let's see. Well, it might get there. That'd be crazy if it got there. What's the 34? All right. You'd be like in here. That's what it would look like. I don't know if it's going to get it, but it's getting eaten up so far. PayPal's trying to get back up there. USB screwing around. Where'd Goldman? Did Goldman sell off those gains too? No, Goldman's holding pretty well. Government jobs have been sorting a lot. Yeah, it's true. And then where's KRE? Only up half. That's interesting. Yields are starting to move back down. All right, let's see. All right, cool. You were at the VA for dental, and they said that they were on a hiring freeze. Oh, that's interesting. PayPal's trying to get back to 64 there. Palantir back up. Yields look like they're moving back down. Yeah, a little bit. Where's USB? Let's try. Yeah, XLF would look. Yeah, it should be holding up nicely there. Because consumer confidence was a little higher. USB bounce? Yeah, it bounced a little. It's going to be a slow mover. That's why I'm thinking about like September or October's for it. Give it a lot more time. I don't think we're going to get this either, unless something crazy happens. NVIDIA caught itself. Okay. Yields eating their way back up. I don't know. I mean, you got to wait for these candles to close. Let's see. Coke looking for all-time highs. Yeah, that's a pretty... I mean, that looks like it wants to go there. USB, down, DRN, down. Yields getting eaten up. I mean, the market's probably not going to do much until Powell tomorrow. There's like not much to do. Tomorrow will be fun though with the post-earnings moves, because then you throw Powell into the mix. Oh boy, those could be real fun. Those could be real fun. And then where's USB? Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. It's just not like that. Just flashed it and got sold off because you have this too. That 85, 45, 85 area. Oh, here it comes. Let's see. This could be a fun one. Jackson Hole. Well, that was 2 years ago. Jackson Hole was huge. That was Powell basically front running the rate hikes and like telling everybody that things were about to get icky. Like that was Jackson Hole. Let's see here. See, our yields popping? Yeah, yields look like they might turn up here a little bit. Let's see. SAIC is right there. I think that's the one that I would want to go for. It's just the premiums are. I wouldn't trade options on it. That would be crazy. But that does look good, up to 129. I don't know. Let's see what the risk would be if I were to do something like this. It's okay. It's not the best, but PayPal back above 64. Yeah, USB doesn't want it there. That was a wild week. Yeah, PayPal is back at 64. I mean, let's see if it wants to push. It's got to clear 65. If it clears 65, you could have a lot of fun on PayPal. You got a minute left for a new 15-minute candle. I mean, they could just kill it here. And it goes ding. I do like the DRN, the real estate trade. That'd actually be a good spot for it. I mean, it's not a great daily candle, but the thesis is there. NVIDIA bear flagging? What time frame? Daily? So is AMD. Like, AMD doesn't look good at all. Going into earnings today, that does not look good. Where's SMH? Semiconductor ETF. That looks terrible, too. All right. NSC post earnings play? Well, it's too late now. Oh, you mean like, yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, if give this thing a couple weeks, if that wants to go, if that wants to consolidate from there, yeah, I'd be interested in that. Thunderstorm while trading? Oh, there you go. I'd love for ES to give it to us today. That'd be fun. Yesterday was filthy. That trade from yesterday was disgusting. All right, here are these new 15-minute candles. Let's see what they want to do. Success. I like it. It just, it's scary. Success always freaks me out. I just never really want to be in it. Like, They're just hedging because it's not up that much. Like it is up, but it's not up that much. Like 18 to 27 is pretty big. Just kidding. That is pretty big. I don't know. Let's see if ES gets killed here. And then we get a nice little setup. That'd be nice. Yields are just hanging out. I really don't think the market's going to do a whole lot until Powell. I really don't. So after tomorrow, and then we can get some more post earnings and then play around. Let's see. Like, I do like this. I just, you have AMD earnings. Like, if AMD, like, starts moving things around, it's going to be icky across the board. KMI. That I like. Just not perfect, though. Like, we got to look for perfect. Boring day. Yeah, it's going to be very boring for a while. But that's fine. A lot of everybody else is going to be out here just losing money, getting chopped up in the market. We're just going to sit here waiting. Just take the post earnings trades, and if they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. I do like the DRN though. That one I do like. Just for the lower, like REITs have looked great. So we got to see if that's going to continue. If that can continue, I mean, that could go nuts. I'd love to get this set up here. That'd be filthy. Nice little 1 to 8 risk to reward we're looking at. If it wants to give it to us, that'd be fun. Come on. Die market. I do like that one though, A-Rock. KMI. That's not bad. Sox S is breaking up here. GS is stuck. Is that still at like 504? Yeah, basically. Sox S is pushing. Market selling. Well, maybe we get it. Maybe we get it. We're just waiting now for this thing to potentially trigger us in, which would be nasty. If this hits for a lot of you guys that are waiting for payouts, it's like you guys are going to be very happy. Take a look at COR. That's an earnings move. No, I'm not a fan of this. Like, what would we do on this here? Like, what's your idea here? I don't see like anything to do here, Why not hedge the trade with Success options? Because I've already hedged the AMD. That's why. It's already hedged with the covered calls and the me selling last time. So now I really don't care about it, Because like all right, here's what a lot of people are doing. They're saying this market has come down because of some reason. There really isn't a big macro reason as to why the market's done what it's done over the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Think about it. Earnings season. Have the earnings been that bad? Not really. Has the data been that bad? Not really. Has there been heating up with things in Japan? Yes, you have seen a little bit of repatriation, but that to me is not a reason to start willy-nilly going for stuff, you know? It's more so a reason to say stop and just like hang out and not do anything rather than start going for shorts. Like yeah, you can make money on the shorts, but it's going to be a lot trickier. What we also have to wait for too, this is another thing I'll tell you guys. The market needs to start, if you want to see it starting to trend back to the upside, you need to see it start closing at highs. Until it starts closing at highs, it's going to chop around and do a lot of weird things. Especially with Powell coming in. Like after Powell, you give it a week and a half, then it might start to look good again. But you have to wait for it to start closing at highs again. Like remember in the like those afternoon pumps when it would just rip up? AI isn't as profitable as expected. Yeah, but we already knew that. Like we already know right now that like it's gonna take a long time for these companies to see a return on investment from AI. Election year always tricky in markets. Well, it hasn't been this year. This year's been epic. Think about all the disgusting trades we've been able to go for. Logan, what's up, buddy? How you doing? What are yields doing? Yields are up now. Wow. That's interesting. What about oil names like CL? What's CL doing? That's Colgate. I don't want Colgate. Oil's been getting killed. Are we gonna get it? It's got like 10 more points to go. That's a big move that it's got to make. You sold the GS, now it'll run. Well, I mean, yields doing what the yields just dropped a little. Where's the dollar today? Dixie. Dollar up, but the dollar in relation to what the market's been doing has been moving very strange. Sox S is up like 40 cents since we started looking at it. Let's see. We had that nasty one yesterday on here, the double TP. So you guys are sitting with a nice buffer for this one. What else? What about gold and silver? No, silver. No, these don't look good. None of them look good. Yeah, and again, team, I can't wait to release the premium Discord with you guys at the end of August. There, remember, all you guys that haven't hopped in yet. I mean, the 40% off sale ends at the end of the day tomorrow. That's going to give you free access to the Discord as well when it launches, so you won't have to pay monthly. You'll get access to everything forever for free. Let's see. Just Lurkin wanted to say what's up. Get ready to fund your swings port. There you go. And NQ paid. There you go, Logan. Yeah, it's been, I mean, the swings now are just, it's more so like just trading the post earnings moves. Right now, I mean, I haven't really seen anything where I'm like, oh, I love this ticker. USBs are right. Like, where is USB right now? It's moving back up, but I mean, that doesn't look great. It's just kind of a slow grind up. Powell will mess with this a little bit. Same thing with the dollar, yields, things like a DRN, DRV, XLRE. Can't wait for the disc. Dude, it's going to be fun. We are going to have so much fun with that. So yeah, tomorrow's the last day to get the 40% off sale. In August, it's only going to be 20%. Live Secret Service FBI officials testify before the Senate committees on the Trump you-know-what attempt. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, this might take a little bit to get down there. Cisco executive, different Cisco. I think that's oil Cisco. SYSCO. Sox S still pushing. These semis must be getting killed. Like, where's AMD? I bet it's getting annihilated. No, it's what the heck is going on here? Nvidia's getting hit there. That's why. Market's been selling off the last couple weeks. Yeah. It's not much to do. You just kind of hang around, let it cook, and once it resets back up again, we go on another epic tear. Yeah, Nvidia's getting killed. I mean, Jensen signing the you-know-what's kind of marked to the top. Not really. It still ran up more after that. And then Zuckerberg, Ralph, that was so funny yesterday. Zuckerberg and the jersey swap with Jensen. Christopher, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, and make sure, again, if you're curious about that post-earning strategy, make sure you guys go watch that video I posted yesterday. That's going to help you guys out a whole lot. That's the whole strategy for it. I mean, if this sells off to like here and comes back up, you actually could get a short off of it too. No. Where did Roblox end up going? Did that thing sell off? Yep. It's just pre-earnings, man. Pre-earnings and pre-Powell. That's it, man. Pre-earnings and pre-Powell. Jensen and Zuck want to be rockstar like Musk so badly. Yeah, there is only one Elon. Like, it's gonna be very difficult for them to get to be even close to what Elon is. Where's like Facebook today? Oh, Facebook earnings tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. Bezos living that rock star life too. He really is. Bezos is living over there. Let's see. Discord end of next month. Yep. Yeah. All of you guys that, I mean, everybody else will probably be able to get in at some point in the month of September. I don't know when, but everybody that takes advantage of that 40% off sale and then the 20% off one in August, you guys are going to be able to get in first and you're not going to have to pay monthly. You guys are all good to go. I really shouldn't offer you guys these ridiculous sales, but I just, I'm nice. I like to give you guys the ability to come in if you want to learn, because just how powerful these things actually are. Like, you're never going to be hitting 1 to 8 risk to rewards, 1000% options trades anywhere else. You just aren't. You just have to know what to look for, and it's so simple. Tesla next week. I mean, I can take a look at it, but we've been looking at Tesla a little bit. I haven't been a fan. Nah, I still don't like it. USB's moving back up. BLBD. I don't hate that one. It's just not perfect, Like, it's a little wonky. Bluebird. Let's see. Apple getting a lot of buzz lately? Yeah, it is. All right, guys, it is 10:30. We are probably going to be wrapping it up here today. Looking for this day trade setup to kind of come in here and see what it can do for us. But again, there's not a whole lot going on. Powell tomorrow is going to be very interesting. We're still in the heat of earnings season. So again, make sure you guys go and catch up so that you understand the post earning strategy. So that, I mean, again, it's the perfect time to understand how to trade that thing. So that video is out on YouTube, and make sure for those of you guys that still need to hop in, get that 40% off sale so that you can lock in your spot, get the Discord for free. Here it is here. There's that link. The code is STV40. So you guys have until tomorrow at midnight to be able to hop in there. But yeah, I mean, there's not much going on here. We're going to see what happens with some of these other tickers. See if we can get this day trade set up. But other than that, team, you guys have a great rest of your day. You guys don't do anything stupid. We'll wait for these setups to come back, and just the market serves it to us on a silver platter. And we'll just wait.